Hey everybody, welcome back to Ryan Makes Sense, where we talk personal finance, investing, and chart analysis. Today we are looking at ticker symbol HQY. This is Health Equity Inc. I've never looked at this one, but we're going to go ahead and see if the stock should be worth around $80 by the time this video comes out. The stock price may be higher or lower. They do have earnings in a couple of days. I just want to see what institutions and hedge funds are doing. I want to run my calculation and see if the stock should be higher or lower based on my calculation. We're going to look at the balance sheet, and we're also going to look at their assets and liabilities. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, drop a like, drop a dislike. Let's jump in. All right. So Health Equity Inc. We're going to look at the bigger picture here. Looking at the daily, this is a nice bull flag where we have our flagpole here and then our flag. You can kind of see this purple and this blue kind of acting as a flag. It is a bullish meaning it should go up pattern, but we're gonna look at the bigger picture because that's what we always do. All right. So historically, this stock has been trading at the same levels as about 2018. So if you've been holding this one since 2018, you're probably a little annoyed. However, there have been several chances to purchase on the dips. I'm guessing they do a dividend. They do not. Okay. All right, so we're on the monthly. I can actually see a pattern forming in my head. In my head. All right, and we have high here. All right, so you're probably asking why I drew those lines. You can see this line right here. The stock has never passed it, but it has tested it 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 times. And the same goes for this line. The stock has never closed below this line, but it has tested it 1, 2, 3, 4 times as well. So the question is it going to come back down here to 55, 57, or is it going to continue the momentum up? Well, let's see what it has done historically. Historically speaking, every time it's touched this line, we've seen it retrace lower, but there is no such thing as predicting stock market. So one thing to consider here, every time the stock or every time the support created from the low was hit, like all of these that I just drew, the stock price was never this close to resistance. So we have a nice apex. This is what I call the apex. This is the area of opportunity right there. We have our resistance and our support converging. I'm expecting a volatile move up or a volatile move down. However, this move is probably not coming until, let's see, May, June, potentially July or August. I mean, it could move now. The stock has not been this close to the resistance during a convergence like this. So just putting that out there. Our strength is in favor of the bulls. We're at 58. The momentum is actually going to the upside right now. That is also a sign that the bulls are here. The money flow actually is at a decent level. It's actually ticked up, if you can kind of see what I'm circling here. And the relative momentum indicator says boom shakalaka, just nice and up. This is definitely favoring the bulls. However, earnings are always absolutely crazy. The last time we had the relative momentum indicator go from under this purple line, which is about 70, was here when the stock was 17, and then it went all the way to the high of 100. Pretty cool stuff. And we are possibly possibly breaching that line. So that looks all good there. The sales, I mean, this is just absolutely fantastic. Nice stair step up and to the right. Shares outstanding, I'm not 1000% sure if they are adding more to the pool, but back in 2020, there was 71 million shares, and now we're in 2024, there's 86. So that's an additional 15 million. Earnings per share is kind of a mixed bag as well. We do want to see this continue up and to the right. I do want to see what the possible guidance was. Here we go. Um, let's just check a couple articles and see what they're guiding for 2024 because that could also add to the bullish narrative of these technical indicators here. Looking at these financial data points, they are profitable, 5%. They do have 52% gross margins, which is absolutely awesome. This is a health information services company. Interesting. Um, so what else do I like here? Sales over the past 5 years, great. EPS over the past 5 years, not so great. Um, you could see it started to go down 2020, 2021 took a hit, 2022 was the worst. 2023, we see a rebound, 2024, huge rebound, 2020, this is trailing 12 months, 2024. So this 0.64 could go down by the end of this year, or it could continue to go up. We're going to get a nice little sneak peek here in a moment. Okay, what else do I like? Let's just continue down here. Quick ratio, that's fantastic. They have very little debt. They're guiding for the next 5 years, but you should never really. I mean, it's impossible to guide 5 years. You really don't know what's going to happen in 5 years. Shares flow under 100 million. That's great. Average volume, pretty nice. Yeah, this looks decent. And considering this is the same level that it's been since 2018, I think the risk reward ratio is favoring more towards the risky reward side. For me at least. I do have, if this stock does crumble and fall to 50, I have years of my life to dollar cost average and extend my position only if this company continues to prove that they are hitting it out of the park. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and see if we can find some guidance. And I'm gonna do a control F here, which is going to give us a, here we go, actually. Let's see if there's guidance. Okay. So they're guiding for 2025, but what about 2024? Um, we expect EBITDA. I mean, I guess we're already halfway through 2024. They're guiding for 2025. Come on. Okay, let's just see what we've got here. I'm gonna see if there's a more simplified. Here we go. Maybe Zax isn't the greatest. Why does it say HSA? Sorry, my phone keeps going off. HSA assets at 25 billion? Jesus. Services total 118 million in Q1 or for the quarter. Slightly down from last quarter. Wow, they projected 63. Okay. Uh, adjusted operating. Okay, 2025, they're looking at 1.14 billion and 1.16 billion. With the EPS to be 279 to 296? What? That's significantly higher than what we have here. That's 4 times higher for 2025. Is this stock going to go is this stock going to 4x? We're going to look at the quarterly really quick. I do want to see what they had for their gross margin here. 122.28 divided by 262.3. They had 46% gross margin and they were aiming for 62. Yeah, so they again they missed a little bit on that. Okay, let's run my calculation here and see if we come up with a high or low number. Okay, so the market cap I include it in my calculation, 6,900,000,000 plus 55,710,000 right there. Plus 999,590,000 in sales. Congratulations. And we're gonna go down here and we are in the balance sheet. We're gonna do plus 403,980,000. 403 million. This is USD. Yes, it is right there. And total debt, again, it wasn't that much. 923. Man, what's going on with my computer? What the heck? Okay. And minus 923,740,000. All right. And we're going to take this and we're going to divide it by 84,750,000. This thing, $87 stock. It's at 79. Analysts just, who is this? JP Morgan, literally within $1 of me, raised it to 108. Barclays right next to me. Robert Baird, exactly where I'm at, 87. I have 87.73. KeyBank, okay. So pretty freaking close. And I do want to see what institutions and hedge funds are doing in terms of buying or selling. And it says institutions own 100% as of the latest earnings, or I'm sorry, filings. Considering that these analysts have these price targets of 100 and my calculation is above the current stock price, I'm going to guess that institutions are adding. And this is considered old data. So remember 100.7, that is old. New data is 121.96. That's a 21.94% increase. Holy cow. And we can see we're pretty near all-time highs in terms of ownership on that little chart that I just zoomed on through. Vanguard added a smidge. FMR added almost 1 million. BlackRock added a smidge. I mean, the big boys and girls are buying. Decrease, new position, decrease, added to their position, decrease, added, decreased, added, decreased, added. Anyway, I'm not going to go through everyone. So I think the first bullish target we want to aim for is 83.43 on the upside. On the downside, 77.04. Those are my current price targets on the bear and the bull side. Yeah, I mean, it's earnings. I think as of this company is today, I think it's a buy in my opinion. I don't have any shares and I'm not going to buy any at the moment. It's not an extremely compelling case. And I only say that because we do have a lot of resistance right here. I'm not seeing a big differential in volume, to the upside, which is fine. And, I can afford to wait and see how this goes. If it gets down to 55, probably no questions asked. I'll probably add some there. But as of now, I'm just going to enjoy the ride. If you are in this one, good luck. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, have a great day.